Hey Flosstube, it is Michelle McGraw from Made by Michelle McGraw, and I am coming at you from Las Vegas, Nevada. I am in a hotel room, sitting on the floor with my camera propped up because this is the only place that it would work. I could not get it to work anywhere else. So I wanted to do a quicker video so I could share my haul from Stitcher's Paradise. So when I get home, I will do a normal floss tube. I have some Nashville pre-orders coming in. I have a couple orders that came, a kit that came, just some stitching accessories that came that I want to show you. Plus, I've been working and stitching, so that video is going to be long already. And so I thought I would show you my haul. So the construction show that we are in Las Vegas for, the Con Expo, runs Tuesday through Saturday, and we will be at the show. It is a huge construction show that basically has everything to do with the construction industry. It is ginormous. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how big this is. So we come, it's every 3 years it's hosted, and we have been coming for, before we had kids, and then my husband came before me and him even dated. So he's been coming for a very long time, and it's every 3 years. So we are out here. Today was kind of our free day, so I went to Stitcher's Paradise. So Stitcher's Paradise is in Las Vegas, and you can't walk to it from the Strip. You have to take a car or an Uber or a Lyft to go, but it is well worth it. It is a beautiful store that is cram-packed with stuff, and it's fabulous. So my haul that I'm going to show you is it is a splurge haul. So when I come to Vegas, I don't really gamble. I'm not a big drinker. This is my splurge. So just so you know, this is not a normal shopping trip for me. I was talking with Michelle, one of the owners today, and she was talking about, she has a huge section of mirabilias. There's probably 5 or 6 baskets of mirabilia patterns. And they also have some of the kitted up, well, the bead kits that you could get to go with the different mirabilias. And so I was telling her, I was like, oh my gosh, you have so many mirabilias, and some of them that I don't find in normal stores. And she said, we used to have a lot of retired ones, and then Flosstubers came and then tell everybody about them, and then everybody came and bought them. And I was like, yeah, I'm one of those Flosstubers. She started laughing. Although she subscribed to my channel. She's like, oh, I'm going to watch you. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So the store is fantastic. And they're always very, very helpful. One of the owners, and I don't think that I've ever met her because she has always been at market when I am out here, or I think she comes back tomorrow from market. So I always miss her. So it's kind of funny because I'm like, I don't think I've ever met her. So I'm going to get into my haul because I have a lot to show. So I got Heartstring Samplery Acorn House Pin Drum. Cute, sweet little pattern. Speaking of the mirabilias, I got South Sea Mermaid, which is just, I mean, I don't think it's that old or unusual. I just don't normally find it. It's one that I don't have, and I don't see it like on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So I don't know how old this one is. I don't know that they're dated. It says 2006, so maybe it's a little bit older one. I just thought she was so pretty. Okay, I got Riley Harbor by Kathy Barrick. And that whale is fantastic. So Jen, there's another whale. How cute is that? Houses, boats, count me in. Okay, I got the Black House from Long Dog Sampler. And I saw somebody stitching this on Instagram, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I think this is one of their hidden gems. The colors are fantastic. It's beautiful. Okay, this is called the Sweet Temper Sampler from Shakespeare Peddler. And I just thought it was so cute. Samplers, okay, so I have told you guys before, I really didn't stitch samplers. Sampler bug hit me, and now I'm obsessed with samplers. So your tastes change. I'm not crazy about alphabets in samplers, but if they're part of the sampler, like this has a little alphabet right here, I'm okay with that. I don't know that I want to do a whole alphabet of just sampler. A whole sampler of just alphabet. But I used to say I didn't want to stitch samplers. So maybe that'll change. I don't know. Okay, I got the Blackbird Designs Home for the Holidays, and it is a book with several patterns in it. I actually like several of the stocking patterns, but what I want to do is just take off this part and stitch this. Like I'll move the deer up so it's level. I just think that's so cute. So there's several patterns in here. Really cute. So pretty. Okay, this one was a very interesting one. I've never seen this. Brand, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it. It's an Italian one, but the name of it is Medieval Enchantment. So I'm going to show it to you. It was up with her Mirabilia section. But then what I really liked about this, and I'm not going to show the pattern, obviously, the whole pattern. But they do, I'm going to flash something. They do an up close of the face, okay, which is fantastic. And then there's a big write-up in here. This chart is ginormous. And then the chart, I am definitely going to have to photocopy this. I'm going to hold it the wrong way so you can't, so somebody can't see the pattern, but I can show you how big it is. It is ginormous. It is amazing. It is an amazing pattern. I have never heard of this company before. And they do have the DMC conversion on here, which I do like. It does look like it has a little bit of blending filament on here. Maybe if I read the English one. Yes, it has a Rainbow Gallery petite braid. And it blends two colors. But it looks like it's just one blending, the one Rainbow Gallery petite braid. It is an amazing pattern. I'm actually going to Google this later and try to see some more. She had one or two other patterns of theirs, but it's just not anything I've ever seen before. And it's beautiful. It's every bit as beautiful as a Mirabilia. I mean, just beautiful. Speaking of Mirabilias, I got Tree of Hope. This one is 2010, it says on it. So it's just something I've never seen, and I think it's very pretty. I just don't typically see that, so, you know, it came home with me. Okay, this is from the Primitive Hair, the Scarlet Letter, and I loved this. So pretty. This is also from the Scarlet Letter, Romeo and Juliet. This is a bad picture on the front. Let me show you the picture on the back. That's actually better. So pretty. It's beautiful. I loved that. Okay, this is Madame Chantilly, and it's in the woods. In the wood, actually. Little Red Riding Hood. This is Sister Sampler Pin Keep from Stacy Nash Primitives. And I do love Stacy Nash's patterns. Okay, this is something I can't wait to dive into and look at it more. And I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name, but it's Sarah 2018 Queen of the May. And it is a limited and special edition celebrating the kings and queens of Great Britain. And this is from Hands Across the Sea sampler. And their patterns are always very beautiful, very well done. There's always a story in there. There's a card with the tassel that you can attach to it when it's done. This is beautiful. I can't wait. Okay. This is Fox and Rabbit Designs, which I am not familiar with this company, but I thought it was such a pretty sampler. So pretty. I love the white popping on there. And it's probably not white. It's probably cream, but... Okay, this is... Kenzie Campbell 1796 from Needle Made Designs. Sorry, all my stuff is like piling on me. Let me move this. I don't have much room, and it's all tumbling down. Okay, sorry. Beautiful sampler. And I don't think I said that name right. Did I say Kenzie? That's not right. Sorry. Okay, this is Animal Cracker Series Primrose Stacy Nash. So cute. I would like to do this and put this in my dough bowl. I think that would just be so cute. Here is another one from Long Dog Sampler, which I think is gorgeous, and I just overlook it all the time, but the colors are gorgeous. Here is Elizabeth Furness, 1836, and this is a Hands Across the Sea. I love the animals. I love the Adam and Eve. I love the house. So it's so many cute things in here. Here is a Nora Corbett, and this is Loose Mia. This is 2017, so that's not that old. But once again, one that I've just not seen. Sorry, I'm getting notices on my phone, but I can't turn it off because my husband is still out and about, and he may want me to meet him. This is Strawberry Fields Forever from Blackbird Designs, and I think we've all seen this. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I think Born to Stitch is stitching this, and it looks so pretty. So pretty. This is a cute one. Once again, I cannot pronounce any of these names, but I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to point something out because I didn't even notice it. So it's a little lady stitching. Okay, I'm going to show you the name. Okay, and if you see here, here's her little hoop stitching. There's a little mini hoop to make the hoop. Is that not adorable? So I've never seen that. Okay, this is Jardin Privé, which I know I didn't say that right, sampler of my grandmother. And it says, a wee little lass sat in the ingle nook with a needle in hand and an earnest look, working away like the busiest bee, counting her stitches 1, 2, 3, sorting the colors bright and gay as she thrilled a tune in a happy way. What are you doing, dear? I said. Up flashed a pretty golden head as the wee maid dimpled and answered me, why, I'm making a sampler, don't you see? And I wouldn't wonder a bit someday if a sweet little girl might feel proud to say that was made a long, long while ago by my own great-grandma, me, you know. I just thought that was so sweet. I'm not a grandmother. My grandmother didn't stitch, but I think that is so sweet. It's adorable. Adorable. Ugh, still digging in the bag. Okay, this is called sampler number 1 from Tra-La-La, and it has a house, it has bunnies, it has chickens. Check, check, check. Cute, cute, cute. I like that it was a nice spring sampler. All right, once again, this is one that I can't pronounce the name, but it's Madame Chantilly, and it's a Cinderella sampler. Okay, this is Heartstring Samplery Stitch or Die Pincushion. I am obsessed with Heartstring Samplery's patterns right now. I got a bunch of their festive little fobs, and I've kitted them all up, and I have them in a big bag, and I just want to stitch all of them to make them into little minis to put in my dough bowl for seasonal. They are so cute. Okay, this is the Stitching Life from Heartstring Samplery. Love it. Okay, this one is, I'm getting to the bottom, is Fox and Rabbit again. This is a bay sampler, and I loved it because it has boats, it has a house, just adorable. Little House Needleworks, Home of a Needleworker. I'm sure you've all seen this, but it's been out of stock, so I grabbed it. This one is cut from Heartstring Samplery, The Gobbler, and it says the Gobbler rides again. And when I saw it and read it, I giggled, and I knew I had to get it because he's on a horse. It's just funny. Okay, this is A Stitcher's Prayer by Little House Needleworks. And this one is Good Things Come to Those Who Stitch from Lizzie Kate. As you know, Lizzie Kate's are sold only at 1-2-3 Stitch now, but you can still find stock at needlework stores. Okay, this is Cross Stitch Mania, and I just thought it was so cute with the little squirrel down there. How sweet is that? And that is Madame Chantilly as well. And then this is Jardin Privé again. It is Quaker Dala. I think it's farm. I think it's farm Quaker. I think that's what it says. But how cute is that? Adorable. Okay, so now I'm going to go over my fabric, and I'm going to go ahead and say that the fabric that I got all neutral. I was shopping for neutral, and I was shopping for linens. So I have lots of Aida. You guys know I love my Aida. And, but I have several samplers that I want to do in linen. So this trip was just to touch and feel some linen. So like one of the linens that I found was a beautiful color, and I loved it. But as I touched it, it felt very woolly and scratchy, and I didn't think it was something that I would enjoy stitching on. So for me, it was really nice to have that opportunity to be able to touch and feel the linen, because I don't always get to do that. So this is Prim Beeline from the Primitive Hair, and I'm not going to take it all out. You can look on Primitive Hair's site, but it has the little beehive print on it. Their linen is quite pricey, but it's always very special linen. So I wanted to try some out. I love, this one is Crispy October. Very pretty. This is 30 count as well. Okay, so some of these are, they're different sizes. I did not cut any of them because they were perfect for what I wanted. This is 32 count Belfast Vintage Country Mocha. Very pretty. Once again, I was going for linen, and I was going for neutrals. So I don't have any crazy colored ones because that's not what I was looking for this time. And yes, I still love Aida. I will always love Aida, but I did want some linen to do some samplers that I've found, and just some other projects that I want to do them on. So I look very closely at the linen itself when I buy it. I have gotten some Weeks Dye Works, some older one that I wasn't crazy about. It was like a really loose weave. I'm sure I will find something that I can use it on, but it's not my favorite. But I was able to find Weeks Dye Works Old Confederate Gray, 32 count, and this is on the Zygarde base, which is way different than the linen I have. So for those people that are scared to try linen, and trust me, I shied away from linen for years. Different linen is different. So don't give up if you buy a piece and it's hard to stitch on. It might not be the perfect piece for you. It may be a different brand. Would be easier. This is Barn Owl BOF 28 count. I don't know what BOF brand is, and I didn't Google it before the video because I was buying per color. So I wanted some creamy neutrals too, because I really love creamy neutrals. I love stitching on a creamy neutral. And so that's what I was going for here. Okay, this is Regency 28 count Picture This Plus. I think this looks greenish. It is a neutral, but it has a green hint to it. It's very pretty. This is Winter Marble S&S 32 count. I don't know what S&S is. It's a brand. I just don't know the brand name. It's actually, it's very, very pretty. It looks white. It's not. It's a very creamy color. Once again, sometimes when the colors are overwhelming, going simple is nice, but white isn't my favorite. So just by going a cream, it can change the look for me. Okay, this is Winter Brew 32 count R&R. This is something I really, really wanted to try. I got 3/4 of a yard of this stuff because I wanted to try R&R linen. I've heard so many great things about it. I want to try it. I've touched it and felt it, and it's beautiful. So I snatched that up. This one is Chestnut on Weeks Dye Works, and this is 32 count. This is on that Zygarde base as well. Now this shows up a lot lighter on camera than it is. It looks way darker in person, and it has more of a greeny hue. I mean, it's dark, but I think the light is making it look a little bit more lighter. It's beautiful. I actually hope that my Blackbird Designs Away We Go would look nice on that, but I need to do a floss toss. I'm not sure if all the floss will show up on it, but that was my thinking when I bought that, that's what I would use that for. We'll see. Okay, this is Cocoa Weeks Dye Works 32 count. It's on the Zygarde base again. This is 28 count Autumn Gold LL. Once again, I don't know what LL is, the name brand, but I am just learning linen. So I have some mystery linen, older linen. So all of these are kind of new to me. Okay, this is Manor House S&S 32 count. This is beautiful. I mean, that's fantastic. Just fantastic. It's gorgeous. Oh, and they had my favorite Murky there. I did not buy it because I have some. I left it for all you other Flosstubers that want to go get Murky. They had some Murky. This is Wren from Picture This Plus 32 count. I have this in Ada, so it's very pretty in linen. Okay, we are getting down 2 more. This is Vintage Pear LL 32 count. Very pretty. And then this is Linen Weeks Dye Works. It just says linen, that's the name of the color, and it is on a Zygarde base as well. And it is a neutral creamy color. Just beautiful. So as you can see, I splurged. I had a lot of fun. If you come to Vegas, go to Stitcher's Paradise. It's well worth it. I have a busy week ahead of me of convention stuff to go do, We have a big dinner with a lot of people that are coming to a lot of our friends that are coming to the convention tomorrow night, I think. No, tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday night, I think we have a big steak dinner at a Brazilian steakhouse. That'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, we are going to be busy. When I get back home, I will do a normal floss tube and I will show everything that I've been stitching on. So happy stitching, and I will see you guys soon.